Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Erongo Talk. My name is Leandra Lowe and today we join you from Levani's Kitchen and Deli here in Walvis Bay. Now as usual, I bring you the latest news, the weather and tides, and for our interview we chat with Dani van Skalkwijk and Janine de Beer of the Elite Sport Mentorship program. Now this program recently visited Pro Ed Academy in Swakopmund to sharpen up the school's rugby team. So please don't go anywhere, we'll be right back after this. And now it's time for your news, proudly brought to you from Levani's Kitchen and Deli here in Walvis Bay. Now, we start on a very sad note. We really tried everything, but in the end we had to make the decision. It's such a pity, says Gerard Paul. His brother Paul adds, it is an emotional affair for us because we grew up here. Now, the Paul brothers have run the family business, which is the Hansa Bakkerij, together for several decades now. Now, there are many reasons for the decision to close down, many of which were there long before Corona, they say, adding that the bakery has been struggling with a shortage of skilled workers for many years and they have struggled to find a successor. The bakery trade is a tough job. It includes working nights, getting up early. Our work starts at midnight and weekends are just as intense, Paul says. Sadly, he says there are not many people who want to learn this craft because it is no longer attractive. Now, other issues include the price of raw material, energy and production that have risen exponentially in recent years, while there has been a steadily decline in demand for their products. Now, hotels still often bought in large amounts from the Hansa Bakkerij in Swakopmund's industrial area before the Corona crisis. Thereafter, production was almost halved. However, Corona was not the reason for our decision, but it contributed to it, Paul says. Add price pressure from supermarkets to the mix, and the situation was exacerbated because most have their own bakeries. Now, traditional bakeries have been suffering from this for years. Even in Europe, this is a trend that is growing. In the meantime, some hotels have also begun baking their own brachens or croissants. In addition, there's also the import of cheap goods from abroad. But there's a lot more to the story that you can check out on our website. Now, here in Walvis Bay, the Walvis Bay Municipal Council has increased the SPCA pound fees from 35 Namibian dollars to 51 Namibian dollars per dog per day. Now, according to Leroy Victor, who is the management committee chairperson of the Walvis Bay Municipality Council, discussions were held in 2020 with committee members of the SPCA regarding various issues related to animal control, pound operations, and the increase of the SPCA's current subsidized pound fee to the amount of $51 per day per dog for a maximum of 3 days per dog. Now, we also spoke to Lorraine Maritz, who is a committee member on the SPCA, Walvis Bay SPCA, and she said the increase on the pound rate is a huge help to the SPCA. This increase means more funds on a monthly basis. The pandemic had a huge impact on charity organizations like the SPCA, as the town as a whole is struggling financially. Now, in times like these, many donors can no longer make monthly financial contributions to charity organizations. We are thus most thankful for the increase, she said. Now, she said that generally the expenditure for each month remains the same, but there are times that it's a bit more than it usually is. Now, she says we still have to feed animals in our care on a daily basis. All kennels have to be cleaned daily to prevent the spread of diseases. Our staff still needs to be paid and vet bills still need to be covered. But you can definitely also read more on this on our website. And then finally, the Walvis Bay Municipal Council has in principle approved the sale of 99 hectares of land to the Shack Dwellers Federation of Namibia. Now, according to the chairperson of the management committee, Leroy Victor, an application was received from the Shack Dwellers Federation to purchase unserviced or unsurveyed land that is portion 15 to 17 at Farm 37 for residential development. Now, the land is situated next to portions 10 and 11 currently being serviced by council. Now, the applicant indicated in the application that they want to purchase 3,000 unserviced Erwin from council for their members. Now, portions 15 to 17 of Farm 37 has been identified for them. But there is a lot more happening on our website. That's www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. And that is your news for today.
Joining me is Yanni de Beer, and he is also involved in coaching the youth of Pro Ed in their rugby abilities today. Hi Yanni, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing well. So Yanni, what do you think are the benefits of sport for the youth?
Well, listen, it's an opportunity for them to grow. Everybody needs to grow. For those kids out there just having fun today, really enjoying the day, that's what it's about. And for us to just be able to come and impart into their lives is a massive privilege. So I was asked to come and do some kicking skills with the guys, and thus far we've had a lot of fun.
Yes. And what do you think the Elite Sport Mentorship program is? Okay, I can cut. What? Okay. And Yanni, why do you think the Elite Sport Mentorship program is different from other programs?
Well, listen, I've been invited by Kali and Levani and them to be part of this venture today. It's the first time I've actually seen it myself, but if you look at the core values, to create better people, better players, better leaders, and a better future. So for me, I think that's massively important, because if you need to give the kids hope, they don't have hope, they've got nothing. So there's an opportunity for them to grow as people and to become the person that God wants them to be. That's a massive opportunity for them, and to see that happening here is awesome, and that's why it's great for me to be here today.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Joining us today is Mr. Christian Grobler. He is the principal of Pro Ed Academy in Swakopmund, and he's going to be speaking Afrikaans with us for a bit. Hi meneer Christian, hoe gaan dit?
Ja, goed self.
Dit gaan goed. So meneer, julle het nou 'n sportkliniek hier vandag met julle rugby en netbalspanne. Wat beteken dit vir julle skool om so 'n tipe geleentheid aan te bied?
Ja, enige geleentheid waar 'n ou ietsie kan leer vir al ons Afrikaners en maar ook die kinders, is mos altyd 'n vooruitgang vir jou. So en nou kan hulle van die Elite Sport Mentorship groep het al hierdie jaar by ons betrokke begin raak. So en nou die kliniek het maar net daar uitgevloei en nou het ons nog vir Jannie ook hierby gekry, so vir die skoppe vandag. So nee, vir ons is dit die moeite werd.
En meneer, hoe lyk dit vir jou? Geniet die studente hierdie kliniek?
Nee, definitief. Ja, nee, ek sien hoeveel kleintjies hier opgedaag het om te kom leer skop. Geniet hulle dit definitief, ja.
En julle sportspan is vir julle as 'n skool 'n ding waaroor julle nogal trots is. Hoekom is julle so trots op julle sportspanne?
Ag, sportspanne is maar net so dat sport verkoop ook maar mense skool. En sport, ons glo maar in 'n gebalanseerde ontwikkeling. So waarvan sport 'n deel is nie net altyd akademie nie. So sport en maak 'n kind 'n gebalanseerde lewe of maak hom gebalanseerd groot. So ja, dis hoekom sport ook maar vir ons belangrik is.
Okay, baie dankie meneer
Dis 'n
Christian.
plesier, mooi dag.
Greetings, my name is Elizabeth Shupala. I'm currently a grade 12 learner at Deli High School in the Erongo region. I've managed to rank number 10 in the country for the grade 11 NSSCO examinations in 2020. A study tip that I would like to share with you is Stop romanticizing not getting enough sleep. And as much as we want to complete the content before the examination, it is important that we are well rested so we can fully comprehend and grasp the work that we're trying to study.
And now it is time for your weather and tides for all the major towns here in the Erongo region. Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Erongo Talk, and I must say we had an absolutely lovely time here at Levani's Kitchen and Deli in Walvis Bay. They offer the most scrumptious eatables, coffee, and here at the back, as you can see, is a lot of local entrepreneurs that are showcasing their talents. So please come check this out as well. Another thing is you can check out our website. That's at www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na for all the latest news happening right here in the Erongo region. You can also follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram, and you can get in contact with us at our WhatsApp and Telegram number. That's at 0111 7040. That's 0111 7040. Now that is also your go-to number for advertisements. So we also have an Easter focus that is coming up. So if you would like to advertise in our Easter focus, that is your number to dial. That's 0111 7040. That's 0111 7040. Now, let's say, for instance, you have so much more time on your hands. You can also check out all our other shows hosted by Namibia Media Holdings right here on Erongo's Facebook platform. So, until tomorrow, enjoy your day.